first time
Okay, Bill. Order, please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Here.
Here.
Warner.
Here.
Uncle.
Here.
Hoover.
Here.
Sudow. Here. Beatty.
Here.
All present.
Just if anybody wants to speak, make sure you sign up. Other than that, I have no other statement. We need a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Support.
Motion's been made and supported to approve the agenda. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Public statement regarding current agenda items only. Consent agenda. Need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Support.
Motion's been made and supported to approve the consent agenda. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next up, accounts payable for 4/1/2025 without root note in the amount of $349,086.95.
So moved. Support.
Motion's been made and supported. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Next, we have a root note invoice for $1,520.
So
Support. Motion's been made and supported. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Abstain.
Motion carries. No unfinished business. Moving on to the new business. Items for action. Estimate to repair pavilion concrete at Showboat Park.
This year in the budget, we put some money aside to replace, or to redo some of the concrete in that top pavilion at Showboat Park. If you've been down there, you'll know that it needs to be repaired. That was for half the work. That number was $14,186. After going down there and looking at it again, the other half, I think if we're gonna do one half, we should do it all. The other half isn't great. It's better, not great. To do the additional work plus some additional sidewalk work around it, we're looking at an additional $9,834.50. At that time, we'd also replace some of the poles that are up, possibly all of the poles that support, but that's a separate thing. That'll be DPW doing that. Because we're finding some issues with, they're not bad, they just are on the brink of needing to be replaced. So the time to replace them would be when all the cement is out. But that is a separate thing. We think that DPW can do that, replace those poles. But just sidewalk work, we're already at $14,186. I'm bringing this asking to do $9,834.50 in additional work, bringing the total to $24,020.50.
Do we have budgeted room for it?
We do have some room in the general fund. It would move away from, we talked about the amphitheater, and some of those outer buildings. We wouldn't remove those right away. We would put it in this place instead. My opinion is, if we're going to do this work, we should do it all, rather than do half of it.
It's pretty bad down there.
It's important.
So
And it was already done half last time, which is, I think, part of the problem.
it is part of the problem, and it's angled weird. There's a big lip in the middle of it. The sides are bad. It needs to be done.
Agreed.
At least half of it needs to be done, but if we're going to do half, I think we do
Do the whole thing.
They can
Yeah,
do it
I
all.
don't know what makes sense to do that. And like you said, replacing the poles and then getting proper standoff so the wood isn't touching the concrete would probably be a great idea.
That's something we have to figure out, aside from this, but it'll all be done. I think the lumber is about $2,000 to replace the post.
I'm still working on telephone poles. He said that he didn't have any, but with this recent weather, they're gonna have a whole bunch of them.
Oh, sure. What Matt's referring to is that the poles currently look like old telephone poles. We're debating between trying to find telephone poles to keep them that way or to go to like a 4x6 or something like that. there's just not telephone poles laying, or there are laying around.
Yeah, they're laying around, okay.
But, they're not easy to acquire, so I would need to find somebody that would give them to us, or we go to 4x6s.
There's some out in the township.
Picture them up.
State road.
So really, I'm asking for $9,834.50, additional to put towards that concrete and sidewalk work around the upper pavilion.
So you need someone to make a motion for $9,834.50 to finish the concrete.
Yes, please.
Make a motion, there we go.
Thank you.
Motion's been made and supported, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next up, committee reports, infrastructure,
No meeting yet.
finance and admin,
Moving.
public safety, no meeting, BDA.
Last meeting, we talked about the funds again for, doing grants for businesses and stuff. Talk about replacing Christmas lights.
They are gonna take, yep, they're gonna take that contract over. The DDA is gonna pay for the Christmas decoration contract, so. And we're also looking at other options.
Yeah.
That's fine, I brought back.
Correct.
Chamber will be meeting.
Sorry to cut you off.
Planning commission.
We had a meeting, I was on vacation, Tom probably has an update.
I was also on vacation, but the master plan, passed, so we were finished with that, so thanks to everybody who helped with that. Denise is in here, she helped a lot with that, so thank you, Denise. And there's a bunch of people that did that, so that's over, and then there was a site plan review, in addition at, Hedrich Excavating, and that got approved as well. Cool.
Airport.
First meeting of the year. Rad Ching is now the new president of the Sports Playing Association. The RAF, or Recreational Aviation Foundation, will be in town at the airport over the last weekend of May to do a field day tree removal around the airport. So that's the entire weekend, so there will be a lot of activity. Anybody who wants to volunteer time and cash in on some wood, get a hold of Rad.
Brad is also the airport manager.
Yes, he's also the airport manager.
And he's a wonderful addition to the airport.
July 13th is the Fly-In Dawn Patrol Breakfast. You will be soon hearing airplanes on Tuesdays as people fly in here for their ice cream social, where they meet up at the airport and go across the street to Frosty's. August 24th to 25th is the Skull event for the airport, for those who would like to see that. And that was it.
Fire board?
17 runs since the last meeting, bringing a total to 70 now. 9 of them was over the weekend.
Was that a lot of down poles and stuff?
Yeah, trees and that. I think it was on Stewart Road, they had a tree across the road. And one of the farmers supposedly took care of that for the county, so they didn't have to come out.
Right.
So, new budget for the fire department starts today, so everything looks good. Golf outing May 17th, training this coming weekend. And then next fire board is April 9th.
April. Task force?
No meeting.
Parks committee.
No meeting.
All right, moving on into public statement. Terry and Frank Kukulis.
It's not a statement, it's more of a question. How many?
Name and address, please, for the record.
I had it, so you need it. 8475 Goldberg, Weston. Out in Eden Lane, in the open field area, not the fenced-in area, where the big aesthetically pleasing dirt hill is. They've cut a path in the middle of it, looks like for a car to go in, and it's been flattened out all the way to the top of the fence. So if you were to go up on top of it, you'd be right at the top of the fence. And I guess we're just curious, what is that? took a picture if anybody wants to see it, because it's really hard to explain.
I don't know.
Do you want to see it?
You can email it to me if you want to, yeah.
It's really strange looking. It looks like anybody could access it. Just go right on over to the thing.
Hopefully nobody's trying to jump cars over there or anything like that.
I don't know what
Yeah, I
might
don't
be
know.
there, it's really strange.
If they're gonna, I want in. Not with my car. Is that all? Okay, thank you. Any council member have a statement?
This Sunday's the American Legion breakfast. It's a good time for all.
What time is it at?
What time?
7:30 to 11.
Good food.
Is Ryan cooking or? No.
Then I might go.
I was gonna go the opposite way. I was gonna go this way.
Alright, next up, village staff reports, police chief.
Nothing really to report today, except since the last time we spoke, Scott Connor has resigned from the department. I think about three total reserves have resigned. So we're sitting at about 5 reserves right now, and then Officer Root and myself. And then other than that, just if anybody has any questions, concerns, or anything else over what has happened in the last week, I'm here and available, but I think it's been pretty well litigated in social media and the newspapers, so, but if there's any still concerns hanging out there, I'm more than willing to answer questions.
Thank you.
Okay.
Next up, administrator report.
The next round of postcards for meter changes have been sent out, so keep an eye out for those if you're on that list. Program's going very well so far. Big thank you to Lisa and Donna, and Lindsay in the office who have been helping with that. The goal behind the program is to eliminate old meters. We have some old meters in town. And we upgraded these new meters that we purchased a few years ago that will send the reads automatically to the office here rather than having to send DPW on the routes to go and manually read. So we'll save time with routes, and aging meters will be replaced with new meters. So far this year is, starting March 1st, we've replaced about 25 of them. So, I mean, we've been hooking with this. I would bet we have 700 total to change, so this will be a multi-year project. But DPW's been killing it, and yeah, it's going really well so far, so let's keep that going. Please enroll to the village's Text My Gov alerts. It's really easy, you just have to text 91896, and you text the word Chesaning, or the phrase Chesaning Village, and then you'll receive alerts from the office here. Only 2 council members have done it so far. Keith, you're one of them. I can't remember who. Oh, Mike Navarre. So.
Did it?
Oh, sorry, Danielle.
And I haven't gotten any texts yet, I'm so disappointed.
I did today,
I got one today.
Well, then
telling
I
us
just-
they're starting the waste pickup this Friday.
There you go. You're an informed citizen, Keith.
Go.
It's
It's not name call.
Did I not finish it?
And once again, the number is 91896. If you type Chesaning Village and send it, you will then be enrolled. If you start to hate it, you can opt out.
91896?
91896.
Yes, I did.
On Thursday, we had our bid for the TMF grant that we were awarded. Travis Monkhoff was the winning bid. The number came in a little less than what we predicted at $411,000 and some change, so we're happy with the price. And Travis did the work for us last time for the, I can't remember the name of the other grant. Dwayne grant, thank you. He did a good job there, so we're excited that he was the low bid, and that work will start this summer. I'm happy and excited to announce the formation of, I don't have a good name for it right now, so I'm just going to call it the Chesaning Beautification Club, and that will help maintain some areas that are forgotten about once in a while. We're still working on a name and a list of what we're going to be doing. One of the things will be the rain gardens. We'll do some work there. And Lisa Greenfelder has volunteered to take the lead on this. So thank you, Lisa. We're very excited about that. And we hired a utility billing clerk. It's a local resident named Amber Tarrant. super excited about the hire. She will start on Monday. So, and I really believe it's going to be great. We received almost 40 resumes, a lot of qualified people. We did 6 or 7 interviews that were all really, really good, and she just shined. So I'm very excited to have her up front. That's it for me.
Thanks, Ron. Next up, does anybody have any discussion on marijuana ordinance?
Motion adjourned.
Support.
Motion's been made and supported to adjourn. All those in favor, signal by saying aye.